إلى شباب طرابلس شباب التباني بمناسبة سقوط وفبريسة حزب الله حسن نصر الله. أحلى تحية لشباب طرابلس شباب التباني.
Today is day 359 of the October 7 war, a war that Hamas had started. Hezbollah joined the next day, and now it involves the Islamic Republic of Iran and its proxies on a total of 7 fronts around Israel. The Islamic Republic of Iran has established a ring of fire around Israel. You've certainly heard the news. Hezbollah's head, Hassan Nasrallah, is dead. It's not only the people of Israel who are relieved. Actually, many throughout the Arab world are celebrating. After news of Israel's Friday strike on Hezbollah's leader spread, parties erupted in the streets of cities in Syria. Music was played, sweets were handed out, faces were smiling. Why are Arabs happy about an Israeli victory? People who don't know anything about the Middle East assume that Arabs and Israelis are enemies. But that's not true. Millions of Sunni Muslims in Syria, for example, hate Nasrallah. They hate Hezbollah, and they hate the Iranian overlords directing them. Over 1 million were slaughtered by them in recent years, while Hezbollah helped Syria's bloody dictator Assad massacre his own people. Sunni Muslims remember Hezbollah's assassination of Lebanon's Prime Minister, Rafiq al-Hariri, in 2005. They also remember Hezbollah's slaughter of Palestinians in Yarmouk refugee camp in Syria in 2015. And they remember Hezbollah's starvation of babies in Madaya, Syria in 2016. Ignore what Western commentators are telling you. Listen to what the Arabs themselves have to say. Many in the Arab and Muslim world know that Hezbollah is a force for destruction. They know that Hezbollah is an Iranian boot on their neck. In fact, they felt on their own skins the cruelty of the rapes, the massacres, the beheadings, and the torture in Syria carried out by Hezbollah. Hezbollah claims that its reason for existing is to be the defender of Lebanon. But many see through that claim. Israel, on its part, has no interest in occupying Lebanon at all. In fact, it waited for 11 whole months before retaliating to massive barrages of rockets into its sovereign territory, something which no other country in the world would ever do. Let's remember, the week before Hamas and Hezbollah launched their wars on Israel on October 7th and 8th, global headlines were announcing that peace was coming to the Middle East. Actually, there was optimism in the air. There was talk of peace between Israel and the most important Arab state, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Since then, the Islamic Republic of Iran has been trying to destroy Israel from 7 fronts, using the Arab proxies firing from the rubble of Iranian-dominated Arab states like Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. In the last weeks, with Hezbollah's senior leadership eliminated and Hamas being broken in Gaza, there is yet a chance to again pave the way to peace, but not before Israel makes absolutely sure that the Hezbollah, or what remains of it, is removed from the Lebanese-Israeli border and is disarmed. Or in other words, make sure that the 2 UN resolutions pertaining to the issue from 18 whole years ago are actually implemented. President Biden released a statement after Nasrallah's death, and he said that Israel's strike on Nasrallah was a measure of justice for his many victims, including thousands of Americans, Israelis, and Lebanese civilians. And he's absolutely right. The war is not yet over. Hezbollah continues to attack Israelis right now. Hamas continues to hold hostages in its terror dungeons in Gaza. The Iranian regime continues to threaten Israelis with yet more attacks. With Hezbollah's leadership in disarray, now is the time to press the advantage. Now's the time to leverage Israel's tactical victories over Hezbollah in order to roll back the Islamic Republic of Iran's regional hegemony.